Blessings and salutations, wonderful Sagittarius and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot. It's a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you. But how many of you, any one of you that comes through here, I appreciate you wholeheartedly just for taking a chance to see how the message feels for you. Never forced to read. Also, I might say you when it's them. I might say she when it's a him. I'm just reading the cards as I see it. I'm not personalizing or judging anything. It's with love and light. It's something that needs to be known. The message, it may be another message for you from another reader, but this is the message that comes for this collective, okay? Oh, again, with free will, by the grace, you do what you feel. If this is a message for you that, you can use to maneuver better for your highest good. So let's see what we have. Before I even get into the prayer and everything else, which I prayed definitely before I start anything, but I want to let you know in the pre-shuffle, they was showing a strong energy as far as, well, a strong message that had to do with, it need to be like some distance put in between you and someone because there's some tension, there's some issues that's not being addressed and it's hindering success either way. So it's like you're moving on to keep your journey good. And if you address it again, it's later on because it looks like it's not something that you would just never want to address again. It's just like it's doing a heavy interference and it's not a place to where it just seems stagnating because it's not coming to a solution. So maybe you just need time to, come back to it. But we'll see what we get from this read. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Sagittarius. Amen. Amen again. Alrighties. Sagittarius, let's see. What do we have? September 2022. Just this message to reach you in the time it should. But definitely for September 2022. For Sagittarius, please. September 2022. For Sagittarius, please. Okay, it's a lot happens. A lot of cards flip. I cannot take all of these. Okay. Okay. Well, heavy in the center of it is the Lovers, Gemini, but also some swords here, which could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, the Gemini's here again. Heavy air energy, but it doesn't have to be that. It's everybody's here, but it just tell you what I see in the major arcana. It was super strong. What I seen even in the shuffle was, and I didn't say it because I feel like sometimes when it really needs to be said, it'll come out again. And what came out again is this right here. Shallow house, shallow vow. Something in the energy of somebody is on some me, and really caring more about a superficial feeling. Now, what I see, and because I'm not going to sit there and say who's who because I don't know. I'm just reading the cards. Challenge in the past has to do with the Ace of Wands and exercising the mind and body. Somebody was passionately pursuing getting in shape, physically, mentally, working on themselves. It was just really much the beginning, the goal, the intent. Okay? Mind you, with the Ace of Wands, which I started to see is the intent. Even with a lot of these aces that come through, it's there, but it's work to do. So what it shows is that challenge in the past had to do with keeping the consistency, and probably have to just really feeling the passion about what you was doing, because it feels good when it's being done, but it was trying to keep it up because a lot of things was coming for it. It could be like your work. For instance, you're working on something spiritually, or working on controlling your anger, or even down to controlling how much you eat, or when you go to the gym. It's interference. Somebody's gonna test you. You're gonna smell the most delicious, most calorie infused food. It's just that type of thing. That's a challenge in the past. But what it shows is currently with this King of Swords, with the Lovers, which is beautiful, Sagittarius, is showing that you clearing that out. You solidifying and it's like you're allotting the time and the place and the energy and the focus on what you know you need done. You're making a definitive choice here to examine your priorities and what you really soar in, what's better for you. Where you don't feel stagnated and overly accommodating, okay? And it's like, what's coming to where I see is this chemistry, but it's more reserved. Things in how you build and bond and connect with people is more of a laid back energy. It's more of a, let me see where this is going. I don't need to, it's just looks as I'm getting more cards there, but when I see the chemistry and it's reserved, it's showing down to certain things, ingredients, cooking, coming together, but it's downplayed or it's not really said. Let me see. Even down to where it's showing where I get this shallow card is downplaying how deep they're really involved. Whether it be, it's like somebody is downplaying or trying to minimize how much this connection can benefit or grow, or how much they really love somebody. It's like somebody's little, I don't know, pulling it in some. I'm gonna get more. Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell you before I wrap it up today. It seems too that even with somebody's jealousy or insecurities, that the return really is based on how they mature and how stable they are, not needing you but wanting. It was a lesson to be learned here. It seemed like somebody learned a heavy lesson. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it there until I get more cards. But that's what I'm gonna get from this deck. But that's what I'm feeling is the energy here, that overall somebody had the intent and the passion and the goal to do the best they can to get in the best place that they want in their life. In the process, a lot of outside interference or just the love and connections that you have with certain things was totally interfering. So again, it's downplayed again to what you can do for that. I don't want to be repetitive. I'm going to just get some more cards to help get this read along, Sagittarius. Alright, please show me what I need to see for Sagittarius, please. Message for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, please. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Now, mind you, this came out again. This came out again. This choice on how to, it's like, with this love and this, it's just really trying to make the best choice that doesn't feel hindering, stagnating. You want the best. Okay, look at this. So, you know what was going on with this independence that you was really looking and standing in truly, like you're trying to really get in the best headspace and strength. Like you're just really trying to do things differently. You want to be in the game for the long run, as far as getting things done and being. It just looks very much that you just trying to get in the game, like not as a to manipulate and move. It's like this independence flourishing, this passionate intent to go in life with more wisdom, um, determination. It just was more or less getting yourself totally in the best shape so you could be around for your abundance. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to the discernment with this love, it's because it seems that this connection, it had to be some discernment done to make sure it was ensured that you was making the best thing for you to make sure you stay stable. You know, it's like this love is there, but certain pettiness and negativeness that you don't want to be tied to. It's like, no, even as much chemistry as there is, for your stability, it's like some of you are walking away and letting go. It's like more or less, it looks to me, what you moving away from is to get a better way of coming together with people. It's like for some reason it just has to be some distance here. It seems too with somebody is really like too reserved. You know, they don't show no emotion, they don't show no feelings, and it's just like, how can you really get to where you really feel like they understand and could come with a true way for y'all to come together. Yeah, it just look like you're moving away from, because it look like two sharky energies. Like somebody's very focused, like clearly on just their family, their happiness. They not even, if it's like you see, as far as they're not putting you in the equation as you did them. It looks like, you know, it look like you clearly see something as far as it being that what you see for your foundation has to move a different way, have to show some type of feelings. Yeah, I don't think you're going to stand strong in something that your perception totally changed about, something that you was comfortable with in the past, something that you trusted. And now it's just like you don't feel like you can stand strong on that connection anymore. You feel like you need to unburden yourself, as you should, and look at these other options that it's not as deceptive, and you have to sit there and always have an exit plan prepared. All right. Now, like I said, Gemini comes out again in a major arcana, also with Aries. Here's some more clarification. For Sagittarius, please. For Sagittarius. Get a good shuffle before I cut. Sagittarius plays. Yeah, somebody's tired of the arguing and resistance and combative energy, whatever. It's just like somebody is super, like, just want to just back up off of this because they just don't want to fight anymore. It was super toxic, and they definitely is doing everything they can to get away from the toxicity. It's like it could be a codependency, addiction, whatever it is. Somebody is seeing that it's just they're just trying to let that go, move on from it. I just see also with this independence came from the fact that you always felt like you had to be. It seems for this collective, even with the fact of feeling like you have to do things differently, because even though you always had for some to stand on your own because you felt like nobody was there for you when and it looks like that you was in the rain by yourself with the disappointment of being alone where nobody was there to help you recover. And now you're getting yourself more in this fit mentally, physically together because your coin is always in motion to where you get in that's like the priority of staying stable on your own. That's the motivation, but it looked like you're definitely over. You're over it. You're over of the effect of what it had on you, how it stopped your progress, and where it was so. It's like looking at the Sagittarius. It's like for this collective, it's like you're just trying to get yourself in the right state of mind and trying to get like protect your feelings because of the fact that a lot of times then you went out on a limb for people and trust them or gave for them out of because you cared. You're over on how it's been treated. It's like you're over it. You're overdoing that because it's like it hasn't got you to the place where you feel you deserve to be because you always got to solidify to make sure they're being fair to you. It's like you have to remind this connection that for some reason, it's like when I see the discernment that has to be used in trying to keep this connection going or keep it cool, it's caused a lot of sleepless nights. The lovers is upright both times because of the fact that one of the decks, I don't read them in reverse because they have too many messages and stuff on it. But the tarot, it came up upright with the fact that this is a blessed connection. It's not something that you could just disregard or you would want to. Something that's like a part of your heart. But it look like where it is, where you losing sleep, is because of the fact that even what you're connected to and where you see is that you're, the stability, the good time. This is like you come into this connection and you bring something to the table. But what is being brought to the table, I believe, it looks to this place to where it's being downplayed or somebody is using that as a crutch. And then somebody's like, well, let's just cut the ties and head in a direction from wherever we start from and come back when we feel it's a true place of neither one is feeling as if they need to apologize. It's more or less feeling as if it's being determined just to be let things go and figure their way out. Because together it was something as far as it was the communication or how things was being negotiated. It just put you in this position to where you had to separate yourself and step in your own direction because you was burdened. And even from what you was manifesting, this energy was definitely intercepting. Okay? A lot of times, the reason why it was because you always had to return. It was like sandbags, and like you're doing things, and then they always like something was needed for you to do. So when you return, it's like you help get it done, and it's looking as if they're not as appreciative, or like more or less as, yeah, they're not. It's like it's an entitled energy. Like they expect you to. It's like more or less feeling like somebody expect you to keep their foundation together without considering yours. I don't know. At least that's what some Sagittarius feel. How the Aries Scorpio energy. hmm Capricorn, I know I said Capricorn as well, but we're going to get advice and outcome for Sagittarius. I don't know. It seems like these reads, but usually when you do come to tarot, it's something heavy on your mind and heart. Because I be like, a lot of the reads, they be kind of like not dark so much, but kind of sad sometimes. And I be thinking about, even when it comes down to things, and when I see people motives and how they think, not only to do people how they do them, but how they must feel about themselves as well. And it's not giving them a pass. It's just more or less like, because I don't give a pass either, but it's just an understanding of, wow. Well, I could say I don't give a pass. I really did. I used to. But it's more or less, it's not about me. It's about this read right here. Let's do this advice now. Sagittarius. If I start going to the left. All right, Sagittarius. I also see this Queen of Wands in the cup with the tower where this was inevitable as far as what the Queen of Wands requires and where she sits on her throne as far as things coming to her, and the confidence that she exudes, and alluring energy that is, and it's very unapologetic, or it's not sympathetic at all. And when I see that energy with the tower, it's like a shock, a break, a shake, epiphany of something have to be done because something was affecting, or matter of fact, shattering that foundation, and had to get out the house, regardless, because it's like when the tower effects happen, it's something in there that's literally destroying it. Okay. And it's just, it's like, and it's not to the point where you like, oh, a physical thing. It could be something physical, mental, emotional, financial, whatever it is. Okay, let's see. Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, please. Advice and outcome for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Ooh, okay. This Gemini energy comes out so much, but it just looks as if, even down to this energy of feeling as if it's not making an effort to resolve something at this current time. Because like from what they've seen, it's more or less from what is looking for you, Sagittarius, is there's more of a focus, a defensive energy to really solidify this queen's position. Because it's fear and focus, you're trying to remain calm and address the fact that this Queen of Cups energy, because I'm looking at this and it looked like it's two people having a discussion, two women. And it's more or less being told, like, let's be fair, let's be clear. But one is not even looking to do so. Someone is totally really focused on how they feel. It's options and things and a confusion, things going on to where some of you are not sure on which way this manifestation is going. But it's more or less no longer losing sleep about it. It's leaving it to be done because you did all you can. Okay, let me get some clarification on that. Clarification, please. For Sagittarius, please. Clarification. Sagittarius, please. Ooh. It's a lot of swords here. I just want to say you just want to make things super clear. Feelings is not involved at this time. You already know what you feel. It's there. You're reserving that energy because it's been reserved to you to not use it at this time. Okay? Yeah. You're looking into some things and that's why you're not moving towards them because there's some defensive energy to really see like where's their motive, what they really up to, how they really, like is it going to be some tact and diplomacy or is going to be some trouble? Because we're showing this Queen of Swords is letting some things go. It's looking at this like, look, we're going to let some of this go. But even with this Queen of Cups energy, it's still healing from the pain of being betrayed as well. Okay? But what is looking at the options and some things are confusing, but you're looking to see how things can work together. It's intricate. It's super delicate. But it looks like there's a lot of ways to go about it. With this Magician in reverse, oh wow, yeah. The reason why you don't think it's going to be manifested as you see fit is because of the fact of your wish fulfillment. You feel like, is this going to happen and still I'll be able to be free to pour into the things that I need to? Will I be stuck back into this old energy? Because it look like you're no longer asleep, but you're stuck about this past. Six of Cups. Six of Cups with the Knight of Wands and the Magician again. More Gemini energy. It just looks as if it's so passionate trying to get to this manifestation immediately, but the healing is showing in this peace that you need to feel free in is only way is going to just let the floodgates go in this manifestation that you hold on to. Because what it's showing into on the back of the deck is showing the Four of Swords in reverse. So it's the healing incomplete, the rest incomplete, but you're moving because you know enough about the situation that is too volatile right now. So that's what I see for you. But happiness is coming. You will resolve this. Sagittarius, this will come back together again. It's just super tension right now. Okay? But keep an eye on your prize and do what you need to do for your highest good. And it comes back around when and as it should. Till next time, love and light.